When I chat with highly successful people, CEOs, athletes, entrepreneurs, there's this universal thread that everybody had. It's this desire to be the greatest version of yourself. It's interesting because they're not doing exactly what they really want to do. And the reason they're not doing it is because of that four-letter word, fear. The challenge that we have is this fear voice in our head talks us out of greatness. I'm the guy behind them saying, here's how we do it.
Simon Keith, welcome.
Welcome, Simon Keith.
Thank you so much for having me. My story is your story. I'm here because of the work you do and the commitment that you've made to excellence. So my story starts here. 1967, I was born in England and raised in Canada. I grew up in this household as the runt of the litter. I estimate there was maybe 75,000 young athletes in that town at any given time. And if you put a bet on who would become a professional athlete and rank people in order, I would be number 74,999. Slowly something started to happen. And I started to feel myself not feeling that same way. And I knew there was something wrong. So I go to a doctor, and the doctor says to me, we finally know what's going on. You've got a virus in your heart, and your heart is failing, and you need a heart transplant. And if you don't get it, you'll be dead in 6 months. And I end up in hospital. I lose a ton of weight, I'm out of it, I can't eat, I'm on life support, all the terrible stuff that happens when you're in end-stage heart failure. It was getting desperate. It's terrible. It's a terrible thing when your parents have to watch their son just wither away and die. And when I woke up, because I'd been out of it for about a month, for the first time in 6 months, I could feel my hands, I could feel my feet, and I was alive again. And as I sat there, the questions swirled. What's this broken former athlete gonna do with his life when all he's known is how to compete? Now, you don't have to be in that bed to understand that same question in your life right now. So I want you to hear me as much as I was hearing myself that day. An idea took shape, and here's the idea that I want to share with you. I call it the greatest you. Some part of me was asking this gnawing question. What do I want my life to be?
Simon's talk just inspired me.
We all know that version of us. What you find is that when you start to make good choices and you start to see and feel success, it becomes addicting. 1 + 1 + 1 doesn't equal 3. What happens when you start making great choices is 1 + 1 + 1 equals 5,000. You just get this momentum.
Simon's story today was phenomenal. Seeing what he's been through, the passion that he had, pretty impressive.
Once you start to get that confidence and you look in the mirror, you start to see the reemergence of that person that you want to be. That special, crazy, I can't believe this is me version of myself. That's what we're trying to unlock.